Well, hello there. Welcome back to Arena Football Statement. I've missed you. And today I have something completely new for you. But before I start, let me just say, I know that some of you have read that I wouldn't be doing any more videos this year. And now I'm doing one, but it's not the CIF. Let me make something clear. I have an absolutely wonderful relationship with Champions Indoor Football. I think they've treated me great. I've tried to treat them great. We have no issues among us. I love them, and I hope they love me back. Why am I doing a show for the Columbus Lions? Well, you see, recap videos, they're a ton of work. When there's multiple teams, all the graphics that are involved, downloading games and cutting them for highlights takes hours upon hours upon hours to do. And so the idea of only having one team to focus on was quite intriguing. It was something that I thought I might just have enough time to focus on a team. Whereas an entire league, I just don't have the time for it. If I ever get the time, I'll probably do something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give you Roar Lions Weekly. And what do I mean by weekly? It means that I'll do one a week if I have time. You see, there's a freshness in Columbus. Ew. Ugh. Noise. It's a new era, and I understand how you might feel. The long tenure that the Columbus Lions had with the National Arena League has hit a bump, and they've gone to the American Indoor Football Alliance. And let me just first say that I have the utmost respect for longtime head coach and GM of the Columbus Lions, Jason Gibson. I consider him a great man, a fantastic coach, and a good friend, and I wish him the absolute best in his ventures. That being said, the Columbus Lions are now in a new chapter of their existence. As hard as it is for some people to adjust to that, the Lions faced a situation where it was play in a different league for 23 or don't play at all. And they made the decision to bring football to you rather than to have the team sit for the year. One of the longest running franchises in arena football history is the Columbus Lions, and they're still going this year, and they're bringing football to you, and they started on Mother's Day. As the South Florida Thunder, a member of the American Indoor Football Alliance, comes to town. It started off hot for the Lions. Opening drive, it's Marcus Brooks finding longtime Lion Desmond Reese for 6. Who's this new team from Florida? Oh, wow, they aren't afraid to throw it. Next possession, Brooks, pump fake on the stop and go, and another longtime Lion, Ramon DeLoach for a tutty. After a turnover, it's Brooks to Tramel Gooden. Lions would surge in the first half to a 47-12 lead, and Demisio Ewing could go all the way. Touchdown! Roar Lions! 54-12. The route was on, but then the Thunder comes storming back. Russell throws a dime to Giovanni Winter, his third on the day. Later, it's Russell to Gerald Hearns. 60-28 Lions at the end of 3. Thunder would score again early in the fourth, 60-35 Lions. So Marcus Brooks goes deep to find Desmond Reese again. Woo! The Never Say Die South Florida team has Russell on the keeper for a tutty, doing their best to come back. Now you want to see something cool? Tramel Gooden goes up and over the defender for a sensational catch, leading to a touchdown and a 70-burger for the Hungry Lions. Huge effort by the Thunder as Russell finds Brian Anderson, who stretches across the goal line. Tutty South Florida, onside kick. Recovery. Next play, Russell going for glory on the bomb. Whoa! Touchdown! Giovanni Winter again. What's happening in this game? Thunder try another onside kick. It's loose, but oh! Columbus recovers and escapes with the 73-56 victory to go 1-0. South Florida Thunder showed some heart and will be playing the Peach State Cats on June 3rd next. That was an exciting game for the Lions. First game in the AIFA. So what's next? Their next opponent is the Carolina Cobras. What's that? Predators? The Orlando Predators. What? Right, not NAL. So put them together and you have the Carolina Predators. What is it, Janice? Oh, really? Another AIFA team is begging for punishment? Confirmed. The Mississippi Raiders will come to town on May 27th. These guys are the reigning AIFA champions. They beat the Las Vegas Kings 55-12 in the championship game last year, though it was the AIFA's first season and there was some games that were canceled and a team that was part of the league that didn't even play. The Raiders did, and they played well and all season, and they came away with the championship, and now the champs are coming to the Civic Center to take on the Lions. Here in year 2, it appears that the champs are sniffing out the new competition. Mississippi hosted the Alabama Empire earlier this year and pitched a shutout, 44-0. Regardless of how bad a team might be, to pitch a shutout in arena football is very hard to do. So this defense might actually be sensational. Mississippi was set to play the Dallas Falcons last week. There were some complications in travel and with the referees, and the game was not played. There's a kink that the league is figuring out that will work on solving things so this does not happen in the future. And all I gotta say about this game is, roar Lions. The Raiders might be their hardest opponent all year, but we don't know that yet. The following week, Friday, June 2nd, the Lions host the Capital City Cyclones. This matchup might be an interesting rivalry. The Cyclones debuted in the American Arena League in 2021 as the Tampa Tornadoes, with relative success, I might say. They became one of the first teams of the AIFA in 2020 and played a couple games as the Tampa Cyclones, wearing the old Tampa Bay Storm uniforms. They looked great. Lost to the champion Mississippi Raiders. Now, they've moved away from Tampa Bay to Florida's capital, Tallahassee. Not far distant from Columbus. It's hard to know how good this team's going to be or how bad this team's going to be because the owner of the team is also the commissioner of the league. And from the looks of things, he's focused so much on the league thing, we're not getting a lot of announcements as to who the Capital City Cyclones have on their roster. However, I think they'll be competitive. And it should be a very fun game to watch. Next, on Saturday night, June 10th, on Military Appreciation Night, in come the Dallas Falcons. A travel team this year, but they look good and could be a solid organization for years to come. And man, in a tragic event recently, the Falcons lost their head coach to an untimely demise. It's tragic for the team, the organization, and most of all, for Coach's family. You're in our prayers. We're praying that you have comfort, that you have understanding, and most of all, that you have hope that you'll be together again. May your hearts heal quickly, and may his memory leave a lasting legacy in your family. The Lions will next host an up-and-coming team, an in-state matchup. The Peach State Cats come into town to take on some bigger cats. Roar versus meow will happen on Friday, June 16th at the Civic Center. Last time the Peach State Cats were at the Civic Center, they won the Elite Indoor Football Championship game over the Southern Steam. Now, they're coming to play the new-look Columbus Lions. James Moreland and company have the team doing great things, and this might be one of the funner events to watch. So make sure you show up for this one. Though the Peach State Cats isn't a member of the AIFA this year, they're still one of the hotter teams in the area. Back on a Friday night, the Capital City Cyclones come back for more fun as Columbus gets to show them some great Georgia hospitality with some punishment on the field for a second time. This is going to be a great event to attend as it is Special Olympics night. This should be a fun show, and I'm excited to see what the Capital City Cyclones bring to the table. Week 8 is a bye. Week 9 is a bye. And like the Backstreet Boys said, it ain't no lie, baby, bye, 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 bye. Or was that NSYNC? I don't think that's right, Janice. I think I got it right. Anyway, hopefully the Lions can throw in another opponent on one of their bye weeks. The Carolina Predators, perhaps? North Texas Bulls, anyone? Just a thought. And to finish off the season, if the Raiders haven't been scared away, the Mississippi Quadrant will come back for some more punishment, right? Regardless, it's going to be a fun season. And look, I'll try to keep you updated as much as I possibly can as the Lions segue into this new league. Who knows what the future holds? Who knows that the Lions might come out with a championship? Maybe the AIFA turns out to be great. I don't want to speculate too much. I'm not working for the Lions, and I love my freedom of speech, so I'm just going to say anything could happen. Could they return to the NAL? I don't know. Could they join the CIF? I don't know. Could they join a different league? I don't know. Could the AIFA become a great league and they just stick with it? Possibly. I really don't know. One thing I do know is that as we progress through this season, I'll be here. And I'll try to get coaches, players, and some owners of the Lions organization to come on for some interviews and keep you fans up to date, including some fun highlights after each wonderful matchup. I wish you, my friends, the greatest of blessings, and that is my Arena Football Statements. Roar, Lions, roar!